Kate Hooper here from Personal Best, here to show you a Pilates workout that can be done at home, in the office or anywhere on the go. This is a nice short routine that can be extended through extra reps if you so desire and have the time, and it's designed to help give you an all-over body workout. Now, the fundamentals of Pilates are important to be considered before we start any exercises. These are: breathing should be in through the nose, into the ribs, not the belly, and out of the mouth in a sigh, so no pursed lips. We should be able to tighten and strengthen within our core, so that's our nice deep muscles that can be felt about the waistband area or your hip bones. They're the muscles that help we feel when we cough or laugh, and also our pelvic floor muscle. This is a deeper muscle that is unable to be felt, but is the same muscle used to stop urination mid-flow. To think about it, you want to imagine a drawing up sensation. These are the muscles that is going to help keep our spine in alignment and connected whenever we're doing any type of exercise. So, watch and then give it a go yourselves and enjoy a good workout. We're going to start with a roll down. This is fantastic for anyone who sits down all day, whether it's at a computer or in a car, for a little bit of loosening through the body, and also helps to clear the mind. We're standing up nice and tall, pubic bone pulled forward so that we're in a nice natural curve of the spine. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, take chin to chest and roll vertebrae by vertebrae down the spine as you feel it open and lengthen, creating space. As we roll all the way down, you feel a lovely stretch through those hamstrings. Allow the head and the arms to go floppy. So we shouldn't have hands on legs or down to ground. Inhale, exhale, curling back up that spine. Place vertebrae by vertebrae back one on top of another, creating space in through, feeling a little bit taller as we come up. One more for me. Inhale and exhale. Chin to chest, curling down. Really find the space through the spine. Feel the stretch into those hamstrings and allow everything else to become nice and loose. Now you can do this as many times as you like or need. For today, I will just do 2. Inhale, exhale. We're going to take hands out onto our mat and we're going to walk ourselves out into a nice high plank. Notice with my plank, my bottom's not up in the air and it's certainly not sagging down to the ground. This is where we're going to engage those wonderful core muscles that we spoke about. Shoulders stay back and down so they're away from our ears. And we're going to breathe in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Notice that if you breathe into your belly, you will lose that core connection. On the next inhale, we're going to bring one knee in. Exhale, take one knee out. Nice and long extension. Inhale and exhale. Good. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Good. Foot down. Swap legs. Inhale. Tight through the core, pelvic floor engaged. Exhale as you push the leg out. Make sure that those shoulders stay down. Quite often we'll have a tendency to hunch through the body. We want to keep it nice and long. One more for me. Inhale and exhale. Good. Foot down. So coming down onto the knees, bringing the knees down underneath the hips and hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to be doing some tricep push-ups. This is level 1. We'll be working on taking the elbows back down towards the thighs, breathing in as you come down. Exhale as you come up. Keep the bottom in the same area. If you have a mirror, it's very important that you're able to use this to make sure that your body is staying still. Continue on taking those elbows back and you'll feel the work in the back of the triceps. For a more advanced option, keep the feet out. Inhale as you come down. Exhale as you push up. Make sure that we're not leading with the bottom as you come up, so we're not arching up and over. Inhale as you come down. Exhale as you come up. Keeping nice and strong through the body. 2 more. And exhale, pelvic floor drawn up, nice and strong, tight through that core. Exhale, coming up, and then bring those knees down. Lovely. If you already had your knees on the ground, fantastic. We're ready for our next one. Now, opposite arm and leg extension requires a lot of control and balance through the body. So we're not going to speed this. It's going to be nice and steady. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, draw the pelvic floor up, tighten through the core, raise opposite arm and leg, and extend out nice and long. Again, this works with lengthening the muscles and the body awareness. You'll feel that if you tilt or raise up too much, your shoulders will draw up around your ears and your hips will lose alignment. We want to stay as neutral as possible. Inhale as you come down. Exhale, pelvic floor engaged, strong through the body. Inhale and exhale. Try and keep it steady. Don't rush these. We'll lose balance and you'll be uncentered. Now, part of the exercises require good breath throughout all of them, which also works as a bit of meditation. So if you're finding that during your day you're a little bit stressed, calm down, find your breathing, center the body, do a few exercises, and you'll feel a lot calmer. And one more. Good. All right, just sitting back, give yourself a little stretch. You should feel that all the way down the side there and in your arm. Take the hands over to one side and then the other. Now we're going to come onto our side and do a little bit of work into our legs and our bottom. Every woman's favourite area. So when we're on our side, you want to make sure that your hips are stacked one on top of another, like the Eiffel Tower leading towards the roof. We're not sitting back on our bottom here, and we're certainly not rolling forward. We're going to start with an exercise called clams. Now this is designed to work right into those smaller muscles in your bottom. Small movements, very slow, very effective. So feet are in line with the bottom and the shoulders. You can be up on one arm or lying down. You want to make sure that if you're lying down, we still have a small gap under our lower side here, so that we're still in neutral posture. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, connect those wonderful core muscles and slowly float the knee towards the sky, only to where you can maintain your hips staying in the one position. We can go as high as we want, but it's going to take us out of position. So exhale, raising them up, feel a good squeeze in that glute. Inhale and return it back down. As it brushes, exhale, float the knee back up again. Inhale and return it down. Good. Exhale and inhale. Pelvic floor stays engaged, drawn up through the body. Really brace in through the core. We don't want to flatten out this side, so if you're unsure if you are or not, pop your hand underneath and see if you can feel a little gap between you and the mat. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Good. We should be starting to feel a little bit of warmth in that bottom area. We want two more. And last one. If you have more time, you're more than welcome to keep going. Good. From here, we're going to extend the leg out nice and long. This is level one. We're going to do a single leg raise. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, raise up. And again, we don't want to flatten out that side. We want to work into the bottom. Inhale and down. Exhale and inhale. Nice and tight through the core. Good. If this is too easy for you or not feeling a lot, we can take it out to a double leg. Both legs coming out and exhale, raise them up. Inhale and down. Exhale and inhale. This works a little bit more of the inner thigh as well as the bottom, and also works on your balance and stability. A lot of people will rock on this one because they're leaning into their hip muscle or their hip bone, and we just need a bit more core stability so you're not flattening out and flapping around everywhere. 3 to go with your double leg, or 2 with your single. And last one. Good. All right, give that bottom a little bit of rub if you need to. The last one we're going to do on our side is just the inner thigh, so it's good to get an all-round view. So with this one, we do need to bring the top leg forward. If you've got socks with little grippers on them, it's the best thing for it. You're not going to go sliding everywhere. Again, if you're a bit uncomfortable with your head as well, you can get a pillow or a little yoga block and stick it underneath your head. Hips stay stacked up to the side, the lower leg nice and long. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, raise up. Inhale and down. Good. Exhale and up. Again, beware of how wobbly you are. Beware if you want to roll back or forward. We need to be nice and strong through that core. Really feel that inner thigh working. And exhale. Inhale. Side of the ribs. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Make sure it's not jolty. 3 to go. And 2. Last one. Good. All right, lovely. We're going to roll onto our back. We're going to work on some contractions, but before we do, we just need to give that a little stretch out. So once you're on your back, bring the ankle of that foot up onto the opposite knee and just reach through and stretch that out. Now you can do these stretches during your exercises or all at the end if you like. All right. Lying on our back, we still want to make sure we have that little gap underneath the lower back. So make sure you can stick your hand in under there, or that the area between your hip bones and your pubic bone is nice and flat. We're going to work on what's called a contraction, kind of like a crunch, but a little bit different. Feet are hips width apart, head up to eyes up towards the ceiling, shoulders are back and down. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, float head and shoulders and arms up off the floor. Connect ribs down to hips, really connecting through that core. And think about having a little soft peach under the chin. We don't want to be staring down at our guts. We don't want to leave our head up towards the ceiling. So a nice soft peach, eye line just over the knees and really connecting through. Inhale to return it back down. Exhale, connect up. Inhale and back down. Good. Exhale, connect up. Inhale and back down. Now if you want more of a challenge, you can take your legs to tabletop. So that's one at a time, making sure you still keep that stability through the core. We haven't flattened out onto the mat. And it's still a continual scoop and connection, but you want to make sure that that six-pack of yours isn't popping up and doing all the work for you. You want to make sure that those deep core muscles are scooping and hollowing between the hip bones, and that pelvic floor is constantly activated. This is where you're going to find the most strength required so that you're not rolling around everywhere. Exhale. Good. If you're starting to feel a bit sore under the neck, you can place one hand under there, but don't pull the head forward. It's for support. 3, 2, last one. Now I want you to stay up here. We're going to have a little bit of a pulse, a little bit of extra work. We're going to pump the arms, and I want you to count with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, shoulders down, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and inhale, bring everything back down. Well done. All right. That's our core done. It's time to work the other side of our leg, and we're almost there. Okay, so remember which side you did first. We don't want to do that twice. We're starting with our clams. Feet in line with our hips and shoulders, side up nice and tall. Or if we're lying down, we've got that little gap underneath here. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, raise the knee up. Inhale and down. Good. Exhale, pelvic floor engaged and really strong in that core. You want to make sure the knee is floating as if it's a feather. Nice and light through the air. But you're starting to feel that good work right in the small part of your bottom. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Good. These can be done anywhere if you've got a nice little bit of space. Exhale. Really good for runners. Exhale. Tighten the core. And 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Taking that leg out nice and long. Continue on with that warm feeling. Exhale, leg comes up. Inhale and down. Exhale. Good. Pelvic floor engaged. Remember the advanced option is 2 legs out. Make sure that side is nice and strong. So if we're doing advanced, 2 legs up, strong. You will also find one side is generally a little bit weaker than another, or it's not quite got as much movement. That's completely normal. We have one side that's stronger naturally. It's usually the side that you're right with. Exhale. Exhale. Good. 3 to go. 3. Side nice and high, shoulders back and down. Last one. Good. All right, now that we work the outside, we've got to work that inside. 1 foot here, leg nice and long. Inhale to prepare, exhale coming up. Inhale and down. Exhale. Good. Make sure that side isn't flattening out. We're not moving through the hips. Now you can make these as short or as long as you want. I want you to remember it's not about the size of the movement. If you can only do this exercise to here and it's the smallest movement in the world, that is not a problem as long as you are tight and controlled through the core and you feel that good work right where it needs to be on the inner thigh. 4 to go. Doing well, guys. Exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Good, excellent. Rolling over. Just want to give that leg a little bit of a stretch out. The one that we've just worked. So giving a nice little stretch here, breathing in and exhale. All right. We've got a little bit of core to finish with, as everyone loves feeling that they've done some good abdominal work. So we're going to sit here on our sit bones, feet out and resting on our heels, not flat-footed. Up nice and tall as if you've got a string from your head up to the roof. And we're going to have our arms in a nice little circle. If you have them forward, you'll tend to roll your shoulders forward. We want to keep them back and down. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to curl back and hold. Exhale and come forward. Okay, inhale. Exhale, curl back, scoop through, inhale. Exhale, curl forward. Good. This is level 1. This is where you're comfortable working. Then stay here. Level 2. Exhale, back, hold. Inhale, exhale, connect ribs down to hips. Brush the fingers past the floor. Inhale as you sit up nice and tall. Exhale, curl back. Inhale and hold. Exhale, connect it down nice and strong. Inhale, up nice and tall, back to the start position. Good. You're going to feel a little bit more work in those abdominals in the crunch. It's a great feeling. Exhale, inhale, hold. Exhale, inhale and up. Good. 2 to go. And again, you can do these as long as you like, or if you only want to do a couple, that's fine. Last one, crunch it down. Inhale, come up. And we're done. Great work and thank you for watching.